everyone, it's Christian Girl Kelly, and you know the word of the day the last few weeks has been coronavirus, COVID-19. Everybody's talking about it. I know it's on your news feed everywhere. It is really a topic that is all across the world. Everyone's talking about it. And I know that there's so many people who have different ways of talking about this, but I just want to plant this for you. And that is community, which is ironic, right? Because right now we're having conversations about social distancing and not being in crowded areas and really, keeping away from any contact with people physically. And at the same time, I think it's important for us to remember community. Remembering community. Now, a little bit about what I do. I work with international students. And I work at a boarding school, which means that right now is a wild time. Honestly, it has been quite hectic for the last couple of weeks. And it continues to get more complicated. Literally every day is something new, a new challenge on my job, a new communication that I need to send to a family or a student, host family. Really it's a hectic time for me right now. And one of the things that many of my colleagues have told me in meetings that I've had about this particular issue and how my institution is dealing with it is that I am not in a silo. I do not have to respond and think and consider all of these things, these questions that I'm getting by myself. If I have questions, if I'm concerned, if there is any pressure or just confusion or an uncertainty that I'm feeling, know that there are other people in this community who are happy to help and who want to help. And I'm actually just getting off yet another phone call with colleagues who are saying, hey, how can we help specifically in this manner? And so I encourage you, this is a time to maybe practice some social distancing. This is a time to really get up on your hygiene and washing hands and all of that. It's a time to be safe and to play it safe. But it's also a time to remember that community matters. Who are your people? Are you in isolation? Isolation is the way that the enemy tries to step in, whether it be to incite fear, right? When you are by yourself and you're with your own thoughts, you tend to go in an extreme direction. Or at least I can speak for myself. When I'm in isolation, I can just go wild with my thoughts. But community, people who you're able to just connect with is so important. Even just taking a walk with a colleague yesterday and a friend, we just went for a walk. I mean, the world, right, is going crazy, but we just wanted to get out and just walk around. And that was important because otherwise we would have been in isolation for the entire day, but we decided to connect. And so I definitely encourage you, if you are someone who is on your own, who is by yourself, and you are dealing with any challenge, know that you do not have to be alone, that there is community out there, positive communities as well. And if you're in that moment and you're trying to figure out something and you have just some anxiety on you, you have a friend that sticks closer than a brother. You can have one at least, and that is Jesus Christ. You honestly can seek him for all things. You can boldly come before his throne of grace where you can receive grace and mercy in your time of need. That is the type of God that we serve. And if you don't serve him yet, I just recommend that you try him. Because in this time, in these days, it is important to have a community. It is important to have those who rally around you. Even if it's not physically right now, but they rally around you and they are there to lift up those burdens with you. Be blessed. See you next time.